Hello from the Daily Dad. I am hoping to check off something from my bucket list, and that would be to find some honest-to-goodness, yummy xiaolongbao here in the Rockville area. I've been looking since I started this channel last year, but still haven't found any that I'd recommend. Most of the time, we'd only find good xiaolongbao if we happen to be in New York City at a place called Joe Shanghai, but no restaurant in this area has really even come half as close to replicating those soup-filled, flavorful xiaolongbao. So, on our constant quest to find some, we are heading here today. I'm curious and you're curious. On this episode, we are going to visit Dumpling District on the Daily Dad. Looking around, it's got about 20 tables as well as a private party room. It's fairly no frills in design, but it has two eye-catching elements when you sit down. First, there's this how-to guide on how to eat xiaolongbao, and a glimpse into their most popular menu item, the rainbow xiaolongbao. Also, if you come at the right time, you'll see the dedicated chefs working together to make freshly made xiaolongbao, so I can't wait to try some. The menu is fairly simple, colorful, and playful. It's laminated, and you use this Sharpie pen to check off what you want. Today, I'm here with the Daily Son, and he loves xiaolongbao. Actually, he loves anything that combines meat wrapped inside dough, and you know what? This place has all of that. Xiaolongbao, wontons, baozi, and dumplings. So it's really variations on a theme, but when it comes to dining in, it does seem like there is a xiaolongbao tin on every table. On our first visit, we are going to order a couple of items. First, here is the pork chop noodle soup. Now, why my son ordered this, I am not sure. After all, the place is called Dumpling District. It's not called Pork Chop Noodle Soup District, but Noodle Boy loves noodles and soup, and this was the only one that looked appealing to him. After trying it though, this isn't why you'll come here. It was okay at best, but there are so many other Asian restaurants in this area that if you're looking for a noodle soup dish, this noodle soup dish here is not on my list of favorite things. The broth is one-dimensional, and really, if you want pork, well, try either the dumplings or wontons or baozi or the xiaolongbao. Also not on my list of favorite things is the scallion pancake stuffed with meat. It's not that tasty, it's not that inventive, and the scallion pancakes are too dry and crispy. In fact, they break apart like a cracker. So by extension, I probably would not order the scallion pancakes by themselves either. The highlight here, hands down, is the xiaolongbao, and here we see the rainbow xiaolongbao, which the server tells me is the most popular item ordered. Food dye gives color to the exterior, and each has a different filling. Food dye aside, each dumpling is actually filled with soup. You can see the xiaolongbao droop due to the weight of the soup inside, and nibbling a hole so that you can suck out the soup before stuffing the xiaolongbao in your mouth makes this feel like two entrees in one. It's a very fun dish to eat, and the size of each xiaolongbao is generous. It'll probably take 2 bites to consume, not one. Now, if this is your first time here, the rainbow option is probably your safest bet, as it allows you to try all 6 varieties, but you'll likely gravitate, as I did, to just 1 or 2 of the varieties. For me, my favorite was the pork with truffle xiaolongbao. It has a creepy and kooky black exterior that Wednesday Addams would love. But more importantly, the pork and truffle bits make this a delicious umami bomb. My next favorite was the pork by itself xiaolongbao because I appreciate the old school way of things. I thought that the crab and pork xiaolongbao was also fine enough, but it tasted too similar to the pork-only version to justify the price difference. Of course, your mileage may vary. We are going to come back for a second visit though, but before we leave, I wanted to show you the prep chefs hard at work making the xiaolongbao. There were 2 of them, readying hundreds of xiaolongbao into dozens of tins, which is what the tray is called, in which they are steamed and then served. The two preparers worked deftly in unison like a Vivaldi violin duet, and they tell me that they make about 1,000 individual xiaolongbao during a slow weekday. Wow, that is truly dedication to their craft. Okay, I am back for a second visit. It was a good experience the first go-round, but now it's time to try a few different items. Since I most enjoyed the black truffle xiaolongbao last time, I decided to order a whole tin of them this time. And I also ordered their baozi, which is a meat-filled steamed bun, in this case filled with crab meat and pork. And I was not disappointed with either. The black truffle xiaolongbao was just as yummy and soupy as the first time that I came. I gotta say, this is a thumbs up. This is a winner. And yet, the baozi was also delicious. It didn't taste doughy. The meat was cooked and seasoned just right. It's a good-sized portion. Above all, it's a very good value for the price. Totally a solid plan B if for some reason you don't like the soup dumplings for whatever the reason. Word to the wise, you do not want to order xiaolongbao as takeout. Because of the soup filling, it will coagulate in about 10 minutes or so, making the xiaolongbao experience at home not very pleasant. So if you want to bring something home from Dumpling District, bring home the baozi. That's what I did, and both my kids ate all of them pretty quickly and was asking for more. If you have time to sit down at this restaurant, then xiaolongbao is the way to go. This is an unexpectedly yummy find, but if you live too far from Germantown, the good news is that this is one of 8 locations in the DC area, so hopefully there will be something closer to you because their xiaolongbao is calling your name. Hey, this is the Daily Dad reminding you to try new things and to be happy.